Okay, now let's move to part 2. How costume reflected the women's rights, especially the Tang women's rights. Maybe it is a little bit strange to talk about the women's rights in ancient China. So in ancient China, men is far more important than women. But there is one dynasty. In that era, women lived freely and they did have their own life. It is Tang Dynasty. Just like I mentioned before, in Tang Dynasty, Wu Zetian became the first female ruler. Tang was the most prosperous dynasty in the ancient history, not only in terms of economic boom, but also in terms of cultural development. The government opened up to the world, allowing foreigners to do business, come to study and spread their own cultures. Chang'an, the capital, became the exchange center. Women in this era did not have to follow the strict traditional dress code. They could expose their arms and upper backs. They could even wear men's riding garments. In daily life, they enjoyed the right to choose their own spouse, or even divorce, which was completely forbidden in other dynasties. The most fascinating garments in this great period were women's dresses, combined with hairstyles, ornaments, and face makeup. In general, the Tang women's dress can be classified into 3 categories: the hufu, or you can also call it alien dress, that came from the Silk Road; the traditional ruqun, or short jacket, with tight sleeves and long skirt, as well as the full set of male clothes. Ru was a kind of short jacket to match the skirt on the lower part of body. The Tang women inherited this traditional style and developed it, opening up the collar to expose half of their breasts, which was unprecedented. Zhou Fang, in his very famous painting, Lady with the Flower in the Hair, portrayed a beautiful, aristocratic woman wearing broad-sleeved garments, long skirt, and short capes. This painting depicts aristocratic women strolling in a garden. The women were dressed exotically. For example, they wore big flowers in their hair and see-through dresses. Silk and gauze were commonly used for women's clothes. Covering the body with transparent material and not wearing underwear was unprecedented, and was a reflection of the liberal atmosphere of the society. Hufu, including clothes and hats, were quite popular in Wu Zetian period. Their major features were long robes with tight sleeves, turn-up collars, and soft boots. Besides, women's hairstyle of Tang Dynasty were the most fancy and diverse. The booms looked like clouds and wings of flying birds. With all kinds of face makeup, the Tang women had their very splendid garments. And it was the sign of their free life and their free choice. So we can say the Tang Dynasty is the era of women's rights.